Da-da-da-da-da. Hello, Sweden.
Hello, United States of America.
How are Sweden doing?
We're doing good, I think.
You think?
Yeah, it's a little bit warm for this season, but
We finally got fall here though. Like we only have like 50 degrees in the at night. What can that be? Like 5 degrees? So 5, 10 degrees. Do you see that tail here? There?
yeah, I see that tail.
Let's see if I can- Here I am. Hello. Hello. Yeah.
I want to join you today.
Yeah, they're very like I worked the 24th and I came home this morning and they are very clingy. We went to bed and slept for 3 hours and then I went to the barn and I literally just came home again. But especially Twix here, he's very like, don't leave me. I want to be with you and mommy. And then Bam Bam, he's laying out in the kitchen and barking. He knows I'm here, but he believes that he can't get up. He was just up perfectly fine. But he just like in his mind, he's like, I can't stand up. So he's like, "Oof, oof, oof." So I don't
Mm.
probably can't hear it. He's probably too far away. But yeah, that's how fun we're having in this household today. Sunday. All Sun
And cuddles.
and who cuddles? He is probably on the countertop right now, looking down at Bam Bam. He has found himself. So this is a cat who's lived on a farm, right? And the back door is open. He can go outside. But this cat has now figured out what a litter box is, and he thinks that is his. Well, it is his. But he doesn't find the point of going outside and do his business. He goes inside to the litter box and gives me more work to do. I think it's hilarious. No, he is the cat king of the house.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like, he can't be the dog king of the house. He can't be the king of the house. So he's a cat king of the house.
and
Uh,
that's above all the other kings.
right,
You
right. In
you
his
are not you're not his friends. You are his servants.
I that is so and it's so
Cats don't have friends; they have servants.
that is true. That is so true. And here's the thing. I thought about it the other day. I think that this cat probably knew from the very get-go when I moved my horses to that farm that one day he was gonna move with me home. I
Yeah.
think I 100% thought about it, and I thought it believe it because him and I bonded so well from the very beginning, and just a couple of weeks prior all this happened that he came over here, he started to jump into my car, when I was there with the horses. So I think he just knew. He was like, "Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna move away from here with you." And here he
Yeah.
is. But he has also found, my pile of clean laundry.
Mhm.
So I realized that, and now I have to redo at least one load of laundry because it's full of cat hair since, I was gone on this 24-hour shift, and he's been laying on top of it, and it's full of cat hair now. So I'm like, "Well, that's great. Thank you." Yeah.
Did you get a chance to say goodbye to the man from the neighboring farm?
No,
No,
no.
you didn't see him again.
I did see him again, um, not as in intense conversation as we had the first time, um, but I did see him, I did feel his presence, but not in that way. I never got to say goodbye to him, uh, not really as I wanted to, but I think that he will keep an eye on that neighboring farm. Um, the new owner wasn't as pleasant, and I hope that he will he will be ghosty to them. I don't know if these people believe in ghosts, but I hope that he can make their life a little bit interesting. you know.
I hope they don't have animals if they're not nice.
So here's the thing. I don't know if we spoke about it a couple of weeks ago when I was working EMS. We were sent to a Mexican rodeo. Did we speak about that?
Yeah, the drunk boy.
Yeah, exactly. There was a drunk boy there, but here's the thing. Mexicans look at horses and animals differently than you and I do. And what I saw that they call it that they dance with the horses. What
Yeah,
that is passage and piaffe in an extreme extended amount of time. And
yeah,
I'm talking 5, 10, 15 minutes straight nonstop. I'm not opposed to that. I do not like that. And you can tell sometimes the horses tell the rider that stop it, I'm tired. They don't listen. They don't accept that keep on pushing, keep on going. You are going to knowing that these movements, passage and piaffe, is the highest collection of a horse where you basically like it's like you're standing yourself and doing the motion on the spot for so long time, even though you worked out and you trained for it. It's very, very hard.
yeah,
And if an animal is trying to tell you, I don't want to, I can't, and really like he starts to kick, he starts to buck, he starts to fight this, and the rider is not listening, I have a hard time with it. I have a really, really hard time of it. But that's the Mexican cultural of doing things. That's how they do it.
yeah,
So um with that said, nothing against Mexicans and their cultural at all. It's just for me very uncomfortable. So
yeah.
yeah, so um, they I don't know what they're gonna do with the farm. I have no clue. I don't even know if they moved in or what. I haven't been there since, and I don't intend to go there either.
Well,
So I don't really have a reason to go pass by them, so to say. Um, but good luck. Have fun with whatever you choose to do with the farm.
yeah.
My horses are doing great though.
Oh,
Except
that's good. How's with the new horse?
they're getting along better and better. It's not a problem anymore. Thank God. Uh, my horses has accepted her, and she has accepted. She is still um very green. She still needs a lot of work. And I think
Yeah,
the owner has just like, okay, I needed to take a rest, and she's working her every day, and I'm not as involved in it, so I don't really know how it goes. But Willow is her name. She has figured out that I bring food to her as well. Um,
yeah,
so she knows that okay, when this bitch comes, I get some food.
yeah,
She's kind of nice, so I better be nice to her.
yeah,
And then also she looks at how I treat my horses and that I am not like my horses and I have come into a tradition because I need to go through their mane and tail every day of all these damn bursts. And I think she looks at it and she realizes that this is what my horses and I do. And my horses always fall asleep. In like I'm in the middle and I have three big horses around me, and all three are just like especially Amaria. She is standing here and she's always falling asleep. It's hilarious. Um, and I think that Willow just looking at that and looking at me doing all this every day makes her a little bit like, oh, okay, it might not be that bad after all.
mm,
Um, so yeah, we'll take one day at a time with her, and we'll see where it goes. But so far, no more accident to my knowledge, at least.
that's good.
Yeah.
And that's is just in a week.
Right. And the horses has been together now this entire week in the pasture, and that has gone really well. So I think we've come over like we conquered the first couple of hurdles about everything. Now
You
it's me, the fight against the burrs in the mane and tail. Yeah. I did have to braid Dallas tail because Dallas tail is so thick. Like uh, Meanie's tail is maybe a third of Dallas tail. And I kid you not, I probably have had 50 burrs in her tail the other day. It was horrible. My fingers from peeling them were burning. So I started braiding her tail. Today was the first day I actually left her tail out just so she could like air it out a little bit so it doesn't get too hot.
yeah.
But that has worked at least. So
Oh, that's good.
I bet I'm gonna come tomorrow and I'm gonna regret it badly. Like, damn, why didn't I braid it yesterday? Well, I needed to. She needs to just have her tail sometimes too.
Well, that's interesting that you have them now. We only have them like in spring in Sweden.
No, like they're half. Some of them are dead, but it's still, they're still ending up in the tail. It's so much. We have a longer summer here. During the daytime, we still have 20 degrees
Yeah.
Celsius, so we still have warm days. It's still t-shirt t-shirt time here
Yeah.
during daytime. So and like things are getting fallish. Is that a word? Fall. More towards
More fallish. Yeah.
what do you say? Right? Fall. I don't know. Fallish. Fall.
All right.
Whatever. You get what I mean. Um, but it's still the burrs are still there. They don't disappear. And with
They
the
don't care.
they don't give a shit if it's fall or summer, or spring or winter. We're still here. So yeah, it's gonna be. I'm expecting. I think the tails are not as much problem as the forelocks here.
Yeah.
Especially Meanie. She barely has any left. Poor Meanie. She doesn't like it at all when I remove them. She knows it like I'm trying to help her, but I can tell it's a lot of cowboy magic gel that goes on. They should
Yeah.
sponsor me. Cowboy magic. It's cowboy magic or magic cowboy. They need to sponsor me.
Yeah.
I'll be the
I had that for my own hair for a while.
yeah.
It's like really, really good product.
It is. It is. I actually started using it in Sweden, and was happy when I knew it was a American brand, so I was happy when I found it over here too, and then I found out it's kind of a common, really good brand. So I love it.
Yeah.
I I'll, I am a frequent user of it. They should absolutely have me as a brand ambassador. So,
Yeah.
so how has your week been? You were having a verbal something exam or whatever we said it was called.
Yeah, it's was like a uh, test sermon.
Yeah, how did it go?
It went well. I was very, very, very nervous, but it went well.
You
No, it's not like me. I didn't recognize myself, uh, and I stood with my handbook um, and all my papers in it, and I had to concentrate to uh, flip to the next page because I was so nervous that the pages was like shaking and it's not like me, so I don't know. Uh,
your
uh,
brain really screwed you over there. I'm glad it
yeah,
went well
and then I'm a bit tired because the both the horses have had colic.
though. Colic. It's the same word in English. Colic.
Colic. Oh,
Yeah.
nah.
And for non-horsey person, stomach ache.
Stomach. Oh, stomach pain.
Yeah.
And it can depend on a few different things. It could be constipation. It could be diarrhea. It could be They
Yeah,
swallowed too much air. It could be sand.
yeah,
It
exactly.
could be gas.
So how are they doing now? Like
Well,
two at the
no,
same time?
no, not at the same time. It was 5 days apart, and they
Still,
were in two different pastures. So when it happened to the first horse, they were in one pasture. Then we said like, no, they're not gonna be there for now until like the ground freezes. So they don't eat like grass and stuff that's dying.
yeah.
So they've been up here in the sand pasture and only like gotten their regular food.
Then they
Um, but
got
it
it.
happened anyway, so
But they're okay now?
they're okay now.
Yeah, 2 in a week, that's rough. That's rough.
Yeah.
Like, one I remember when I have knock on wood, haven't had a colic horse for a while, but I had a Shetland pony who had colic, when we lived in Vetlanda, and I put her we lived literally 2 miles from a roundabout, and I put her in the trailer, I went up the road to the roundabout and back, and when I came back and I looked in the trailer, she had pooped and she was fine. I'm like, "Yes!" That was the easiest colic I've ever had, you know? Mm,
Yeah,
I was like, "Wish I could do that every time," but
but it was a bit tricky with Bobo because it wasn't like a total stop.
yeah,
It was mainly gas, but it was also a little bit of a like stop like a constipation. But the system wasn't like totally still, and it took until now in the afternoon, today in the afternoon, before it like
really,
was okay. And he
yeah.
got sick Friday evening.
Oh, wow. Poor horse.
Yeah, and it was his first time, so he was like really worried. He didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, like a baby having even though Bobo is not a baby, but any kind of animal, human being, whatever, having stomachache for the first time, it's and an animal is harder because they can't really say, "My stomach hurts," you know?
No, you have to like read the signs, and when you see it for the first time, because it's different for different horses, the
Right.
tell signs. So Enzo has had a quite few colic uh,
Episodes.
episodes. Thank you. So with him, we know.
Right.
With Bobo, it's like the first time, so it's like hard to tell
Yeah.
until it's like
Oh,
really,
what it is. Okay, gotcha.
yeah,
Yeah, when it's the first time, it's always hard. Always
yeah.
hard to figure out, like,
He was
okay.
a really good boy,
Oh,
uh, and he got like sondad,
sounded. Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
and he got something for the pain and something for like the constipation. So it was
yeah.
like,
Well, it always looks so dramatic when you have to treat colic on a horse,
yeah,
but yeah, I'm glad they are fine and they're okay. They better stop
yeah,
that now. We're done.
yeah. Last time Laban had rest in peace, but um, and he had colic when they were sounding him. He got a nosebleed,
Oh yeah,
and
that's
for all horsey people, they know how much it bleeds from a horse's nosebleed. It's like buckets
oh
of
yeah,
blood.
it never stops. Like yeah, it's a bloody hell to be
Yeah,
honest.
it was blood everywhere.
It literally looks like a bloodbath.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had a horse just when I moved here in the neighboring barn. where I lived before just when we moved here, they came
Yeah.
running over one day, and they had just bought a horse, and this horse has got a kind of a stick up his nose, we guess, and that had punctured a little bit, and it started to bleed, and of course, it looked like a fucking bloodbath. I'm like, "What
Yeah.
happened?" They're like, "We don't know," and then I found a bloody stick. I was like, "Probably this happened, and this is gonna take a while for it to stop."
Yeah.
It did,
And you
but
can't do anything.
no,
You can
there's
just
nothing.
wait.
Exactly. Well, they had already called the veterinarian, and the vet came, and he's like, "I can't do shit." I was like, "I know, I'm sorry, I d" it was a good opportunity for me because I got to meet the vet.
Yeah.
"Hey, hello, what do you want? You wanna be in the center of attention all the time, all
Yes.
the time." Yes, I know, but he's the best dog ever, so where are you? Oh,
He says, yes, that's my thing.
I have,
And
like
the little chicken wing.
and I don't know if it's you or if it's a cat, but I have, drapes here, and they have crushed them to make a hole so they can see out. I'm like, "That wasn't there before." I was like, "Fuck, I have to change that too." It's
Yeah.
always something, always something. Well, what a week, huh? It's been a
Yeah.
weird week for me too. I can't really put a finger on it. It's just gone very fast. I know, Twix, I know. Just gone very fast. It's just been weird.
Yeah.
Twix, um, I don't know. I'm glad it's over. I'm really
Yeah.
glad it's over. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do something quite interesting. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go on a first responder dinner by
Hmm.
myself.
It's just going to be you.
Well, yeah, I don't have a partner. I don't have a date. I don't have anyone. I don't know who's going to this event. I don't know.
Okay. But maybe you find a partner
Maybe I do.
and a
But
date
I,
at this
I
event.
absolutely don't want any partner in EMS or any kind of first responder. No, I don't know why I signed up for this. I saw it online and I'm like, well, that sounds like free dinner for me. So off I go. It's so stupid, but yeah, that's exactly what it was. I was like, that's a free dinner for me. So yeah. Hmm. Yep. And
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited. I had an Harlequin Tea, my little tea company, had a Facebook message the other day. We have a new ship and print store here
Yeah.
in Wills Point, and they have a little area, like kind of a room, where they will have different vendors set up their stuff, and they were kind of asking if I was interested in coming and having a little tea booth, and it costs
Mm.
just like a tiny $20 a month, and then I set up my stuff, and I can come in, like when a customer wants some tea, they can pay with a QR code, either PayPal or Venmo. It's kind of like what y'all have in Sweden, you know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Swish.
Swish, yeah. Um, and that's about, or they can pay cash too. And super easy. Then I just go and restock. So I was there the other day and set that up. I'm kind of excited about it. It's gonna be fun. I know I
Yeah.
already sold one bag of tea. I have to go there tomorrow and uh, put out the samplers because I didn't know when I was setting up what I was gonna have, etc. I'm gonna put the samplers out, and then I'll see what it was that this customer bought. Because I just get and that person probably paid cash because I didn't get anything on my PayPal or Venmo.
Yeah.
So I just saw on Facebook, I am right now sitting and drinking my new Harlequin tea. She had written tagged Harlequin tea. So that's how I know that somebody has bought a bag of tea, but I don't know which bag she bought. Because I only like, and even if she paid with PayPal or Venmo, I only get the amount she paid, like the total amount. I don't get exactly what kind of tea she bought,
No.
but it's kind of interesting. I'm excited
That
about it.
sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's another opportunity to get my brand out in front of people. I know there are several, like a coffee shop and some other stores that does it here in town. But I tried to get into one of the coffee shops, but it was just like I just a mess. It was not meant to be one of those messes. I went
Yeah.
there, she wasn't there. We were trying to text back and forth on Facebook. Finally, I'm like, you know what? This is too much work. I'm not doing it. While now with Ship and Print, they texted me or they emailed me on, I don't know what day it was, Wednesday night. I was there on Thursday and I was set up on Thursday afternoon. So it's so smooth. It's gonna be great. So yeah, I'm
Yes.
excited about that. Another little venue for my little tea company, and I got the tea for the holiday. Ooh,
Ooh.
that's it's really good. I'm proud of myself. It was a it turned out to be even better than I thought it would be. So yep. Ha,
Great.
ha, ha.
Uh,
Yes.
I'm starting my 3 weeks of VFU.
Of what? What the fuck?
No, verksamhetsförlagd undervisning.
Uh-huh.
Praktik.
I,
It's a fancy word for praktik.
I'm, uh, I'm trying to find yeah, trying to find the English word for it, and oh, I cannot come up with it right now. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So
It's
where are
when
you
you
gonna
go and
apprentices?
you what?
Apprentices. Apprentices.
Apprentice. Yeah.
Yep. It took me like 20 minutes, but where are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be in Almunge.
That's close to you.
It's like 4 Swedish miles.
Yeah.
4 normal miles.
Right. It's close to you.
Yeah,
How long is
it takes 40 minutes to drive.
yeah. That's gonna be fun. And that's how long you said? 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I was there Friday
Mm-hmm.
and said hello to
Hello.
the vicar.
We're looking for. Are they excited to have you?
I think so. It was on quite short notice, but I think we're gonna match really well because they had like a great sense of humor and it was um, like everyone that worked there are really nice and they have like you can feel like they have a big heart. So
Nice. So what are you gonna do? Do you know?
I'm gonna do some um, sermons and I'm gonna some funerals and some kids group and some youth group and some confirmation group and go to the old people's home.
Nursing home?
Yeah,
Mhm.
and yeah,
That sounds
some
fun though.
yeah.
Like
I think it will be fun, and we have like Alla Helgona coming up, so
Saint days. Yeah.
that's like a really big weekend for the church.
Right. Isn't that like I need to look at my calendar. Eh, where's my it's like in 2 weeks. All Saint days is in 2 weeks. Yeah. Halloween.
No, it's not.
October
It's,
20. When is All Saints Day for y'all?
it's we celebrate afton
Yeah.
in
What
Sweden.
what
So
day is it? Is it for
it's
y'all?
the first and the weekend is the 1st and 2nd of November this
Okay.
year.
Okay. Yeah. Because it's always on the 1st of November here. So Halloween is on the 31st and All Saints Day is on the 1st of
Yeah,
November.
and in Sweden we don't really depend on dates in the church year because
You
we
go on the
count
weekends.
Sundays.
Right.
We count Sundays after. So it's like 3 Sundays after blah blah blah, or 2 Sundays after blah blah blah.
Right. Yeah. So, but it's still the weekend of like that. It's in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So if
interesting.
I'm working night, maybe we can't do this on that Sunday.
On that Sunday. Yeah, that's right. I didn't think about that. Well, we'll figure it
I
out.
don't know that yet. I will get my schedule tomorrow. So
We'll figure it out.
yeah,
We'll figure it out. There was something
we
else.
will figure it out. Yes.
We have daylight savings time that Sunday, November 3rd.
You do?
Yeah, we do. So you have it a week after. You have it probably on November 10th. Yeah. Holy crap! I'm not sure I want to have it yet. Like I have a major problem. Anyone else have this problem that time is running damn too fast? I don't have time to live my life.
No.
I'm gonna have a conversation with my grandmother when I come up to heaven. I believe it's her fault because she
Okay.
told me when I was a brat. Maybe I was somewhere between 8 and 10 years old, and I remember it. So I know I've told you about it before, but I remember it like it was yesterday. We're sitting in a car in Djursholm on our way home, and the thing is, where we were, it's really uphill and downhill where we were driving at the time. And she's like, I said something in the means of, "Oh my god, I don't have time to do whatever I wanted to do." And she's like, "Just wait. The older you get, the faster time goes." And I really had such a childish, bitchy attitude to her. "Oh, it doesn't," at the age
Yeah.
of 10, or, like almost rudely attitude. And she was just laughing at it. She took it really well. And she's like, "Oh my God, she's going to learn it the hard way." Here I am, soon 45, and I'm whining and complaining. The time goes too fast, and my grandmother was right 30 years ago. Damn woman, she knew what she was talking about.
Yeah,
It's Christmas
they
before we
usually
know it.
do.
It's Christmas before we know it.
Yeah.
Have you started buying Christmas gifts?
No, 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 no. That's something that I do like the 23rd. It's a tradition.
I'm not procrastinating at all. I'm buying it. I
No,
plan
no, no,
to
no,
buy
no, no.
it.
It's been my tradition since forever to like the 23rd.
I don't buy Christmas gifts. That's as easy. Like my dogs, doesn't matter if I buy them Christmas gifts. They're like, "What day is it? I don't know. I don't give a
They
crap."
just want candy.
They're like, "Yeah." Oh, which reminds me, I need to buy Halloween. We're gonna have Boo on the Bricks event next Saturday here in town, and I need to buy loads of candy. I went to that event last year and I didn't have any candy at all. Not making that mistake again.
You
I am not.
didn't make any friends last year?
Kids were pissed at all the booth that didn't have candy, and I was one of those who didn't have candy because,
They were like, "You're gonna get tricked."
right, they thought they could take my tea instead. I was like, I don't think so.
Mm.
I became the witch.
Yeah, good on you.
It's like, no way, Jose, not happening. So yeah, I'm not.
How was the Lucia evening?
It was okay. It was the first of a couple, and then I haven't been. I'm not sure they have one here in 45 minutes because I just got a Facebook message that was written yesterday. The practice is supposed to be on Saturday, and then I got it now because I hadn't been into to Messenger, and she wrote yesterday, "I'll see you all tomorrow at 2," which here is in 45 minutes. Tomorrow
Oh,
means today, and I'm like, well, I wasn't supposed to be there yesterday because I was working, and I'm absolutely not throwing myself in the car right now, driving an hour, a little bit over an hour to practice. I was so confused. I don't know. I haven't been there since, but it went well. not too bad to be the first one.
Yeah.
Gonna
Which
be a
songs
lot
are you gonna sing?
of I don't know. I basically I know I'm gonna solo Kopp Ången,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna do some kind of duet or something on Gläns över sjö och strand.
Yeah.
Then am I supposed to know that? Maybe I'm supposed to know the answer on that question. Let me look because I honestly don't really know. Oh, just traditional songs
Yeah, typ Lusselelle and
here. Let me see.
Staffansvisan and
Himlen hänger svart, julen är här, natten går tunga fjät, nu tändas tusen juleljus. Så mörk är natten, Staffan var en stalledräng. Staffans visa från Orust, stilla natt och tomtarnas julnatt. Oops. Ehm, så det verkar vara de som är just nu. Julen är här. Den kanske jag sa, det vet jag inte. Så ja, det var de senaste noterna som skickades ut i varje fall.
ja.
Jag är så himla oförberedd, för i och med att man kan de flesta av de här sångerna så är det liksom så här, ja, jag har så himla mycket att göra och jag vet exakt vad som kommer att hända.
Mm.
Speciellt nu har jag sagt liksom oktober, jag går på de övningarna jag kan gå på, men jag kommer inte, jag har faktiskt sjungit igenom Kopp Ången ett par gånger. Men jag sjöng ju den för 2 år sedan så att det inte liksom något nytt direkt. Eh, så ja, i november ska jag börja titta på det.
Och alla där är svensktalande eller?
Nope. Men de vet hur man sjunger på svenska. De
Ja.
har lärt sig fonetiken. Jätteduktiga är de. Jätteduktiga. Men vi har till och
Kanske
med...
de får en översättning så att de vet vad de sjunger.
Jo, men det är liksom, det är ofta deras föräldrar kan svenska eller någon liksom, de har ju en svensk koppling. Men det är inte
Ja.
nödvändigtvis så att de pratar flytande svenska. Why are we speaking Swedish?
You started. I
Oh!
don't know.
I'm like, what am I doing? Well, that's interesting. Not that they are speaking. Oh, it was because I was saying all these songs in Swedish. Um, Not that they necessarily know the Swedish language, but they have learned the phonetics, so they know how to pronounce the words that they're singing. And then we
Yeah.
have gone through like, yeah, this is what we're singing about, so they know that. But they're doing really, really awesome. I'm impressed, and we even have a Danish guy with us. Yep,
Ooh.
yep, that was so interesting. I spoke Danish for the first time in 5 years, 6 years, if not even more. Mom was Danish, and sometimes she just looked at me, and then unless I tried to blur something out in whatever Danish speaking shit I do, she's like, I don't know. She very often spoke Danish to me, and I could speak Swedish back to her. So yeah, it was a while back. I spoke Danish. I can tell you that. He was looking at me like, I think this is what you're trying to tell me. Yeah.
Yeah, for me it sounds just like
So it does for most people. Most people. But I do miss hearing the Danish language on a frequent basis.
yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah. It's kind of scary how quickly you lose a language.
Yeah.
It's very, very scary, and it is what it is. But yeah, I'm grateful that I still have the connection with Sweden, talking to you bi-weekly, and then the Swedish choir and the Swedish people over here. So I at least don't forget the language,
No. So they
especially
don't
now.
become like Victoria Silvstedt.
Or Rolf-Göran Bengtsson. He was in a mood at some point. He's betterish now, but it was very interesting. It was like 15. I was still in Sweden because I remember. And he was probably living in Holland, Belgium, Germany, whatever. And he could barely speak Swedish anymore. It was with a very German accent. German,
Yeah.
yeah. I can't even make it up. And I was like, seriously, you're Swedish. You don't lose the language that quickly. And I still stand for that. And now he's way better than it was 10 years ago. I don't know if he wanted to show off or what the problem was, but it is scary how quickly you lose the language. I'm
Yeah, if you
lost all
just
my
speak
French.
another language and nothing else, like
Yeah,
after a while you start like thinking in that language and dreaming in that language. So then you have like nothing left.
right. I still think mostly in Swedish, but I find myself more and more going over to English just because that's my like I've been here 16 years now. Good lord. That's scary. So, especially after my mom died, I don't have that regular Swedish thinking. I speak Swedish to the dogs.
Yeah.
They are bilingual, especially Bam Bam because he's deaf. Yeah, but it's interesting how your brain works.
Yeah.
Hello, do I have anything in here? Oh,
Is it empty?
yes, it is. Yes, there's nothing here. Knock on wood.
Nothing left.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, then we have 2 fun weeks to look forward to.
Yes.
I'm gonna scare the shit out of a bunch of kids next Saturday.
You go, girl. You have my blessing.
Thank you. I need it. I need it. I'm thinking like I have a couple of days to actually do something out of it.
Yeah.
I'm usually not one who does anything like that. We'll see.
Be creative.
Yeah, creative is probably gonna be shit nothing. Just the effort to have candy in a bowl is gonna be the most creative shit I'll do.
But the dinner tomorrow is it like a formal dinner or is it just like a
Some
dinner?
it's some kind of formal dinner, I guess.
Are you
It's
gonna have like the uniform or are you gonna have a
nope.
dress
I'm,
or
I haven't even started thinking of it. I'm probably gonna have black slacks and some kind of top. But I'm not gonna go in uniform for goodness sake, because I'm never ever representing that company whatsoever. I'm representing myself. So no, um I haven't figured started thinking about it yet, but I do need to go and buy myself some fall boots or fall shoes because I don't
yeah.
have any good shoes to wear. So that's going to be on my list for tomorrow. And I need to get my nails done.
Oh,
Yeah.
what color it's gonna be? Is it gonna be next?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
No, I'm doing black right now.
That could be just because it's Halloween. Black is not a color that I usually would wear. It's too depressing.
It's in Swedish a högtidsfärg.
Exactly. Funerals.
No, or like parties as well,
Well,
like
and that's okay,
weddings
Halloween.
or
Maybe I might just go for straight up orange.
yeah,
I could do that just straight up like this orange.
yeah,
I could do that. That's kind of cool. I'll probably do that. Yeah.
yeah. Do that.
Yeah. That's what are we going for? Orange.
It's decided.
It's decided. One, two, and three. Well, well, well. I'm gonna keep on doing my tea inventory
Swimming.
for the day. That's what I'm gonna do. Does that sound fun?
It was like freezing, so I didn't hear. I just heard, I'm gonna do. Does
Tea.
that sound like fun?
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna do tea inventory. So all the stuff that I put out in at the print shop, I'll need to restock so I have it in my car too.
Yeah,
So
but that could be fun
yes,
if you like put on some music or a good podcast, or
that
it
sounds
could
like
be like quite relaxing.
yeah. I like restocking is fun, so I'm not complaining. And yeah, I'm just gonna have a chilled afternoon. That's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna do.
And I'm gonna go to bed.
That sounds kind of nice. It's gonna be an early bed for me tonight too. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah,
Well, I'll
it's
see
time
you.
for that almost, like in an hour.
Right. Well, it's I guess I'll see you in 2 weeks. We'll see
Yeah.
if we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I will as soon as I get my schedule, I will say if I will make it or not. Or
If not, we'll just show up whenever because we're unpredictable.
yes, you will never know.
You never know when we show up. You just like have to like us and follow us on social media, and
Yeah,
then
I saw that we had a new follower,
oh, we
and
did.
that was some guy, and he had also liked one of the episodes.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's
Hål i hatten.
Holy Hatten, that's right. That's right. When
Yeah,
I was there, I was like, "What's wrong with
and I've
that?"
never seen that before. Like, you have a new follower.
Oh my
He
god.
liked the episode.
Woohoo. Yeah,
But
we have
that was when we still talked, spoke in Swedish.
yeah, yeah. Maybe we should go back to that. Well, we can do both, obviously, because I slipped into it here.
We're bilingual.
Bilingual. We should see if we can get some kind of service, translating service who can just put it in the bottom, like flip flop what language we're speaking.
Yeah, maybe subtitles.
Subtitle, yeah.
That changes.
Oh my god. Well, AI is so big anyway, so there should be some kind of AI thing that could make it happen.
Yeah,
You
that
would
can just listen and hear what we're saying.
right. Or just for me a button to click over is like Swedish, English, Swedish, English.
Yeah,
Yeah. That would be kind of cool though. That
that
would
would
be
be
a
that
step
would
up.
be fun.
That would be a lot of
And all of the things that was like, yeah, my handbook or going out to BFU, that would be not a problem.
exactly.
Oh, we're gonna sing Staffan Stalleding. Not a problem.
Oh,
Everyone will understand.
imagine the translations it would do. That would be hilarious.
Staffan,
Or
born guy.
cowboy. Oh yeah, that would be hilarious. That would
Yeah,
be so much fun. Yeah. Well, I have to look into it because AI is so big over here, so it wouldn't surprise me if there was something that you could do.
that would be fun.
That would be fun. If
Yeah,
anyone listens to this and knows about it, like let me know.
yeah.
Well, I'll see you in 2 weeks then.
Yes.
Have fun and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween and stay safe,
Yes.
everybody. Bye bye.